have Parkinson's. Today is Wacky Wednesday, anything goes. And this is different for me, that's for sure. I'm going to do a taste test on some different teas. And I'm going to just tell you what I think of each one of them, and we'll just take it from there. Now, I've put a little bit of hot water, boiling water, into each of my cups, and I put a tea bag in there so that they can start to steep. Now, just before I take a drink of it, I'm going to dilute it a little bit because they're going to be very strong by the time I get to them, so I'll just dilute it a little bit with water. The first one that I'm going to do is Organa, pomegranate blueberry, fine organic tea, it says. And then in the back it says, better products, better you. Organa certified organic teas are selected and crafted by our tea master to bring you the world's finest selection of the high quality certified organic teas. Pure, all natural tea, the way nature intended. Enjoy. And it's from Edmonds, Washington, so in the United States. So I'm going to hold this up so you can see what that is. Now, pomegranate blueberry, that would be a flavor that I would probably like. Okay, second. I'm not very good with this hot water. Okay, so I diluted that just a little bit. I'm going to take the tea bag out. I'll show you. It comes just as a round tea bag in its own individual package. So it smells nice. Of course, I'm getting smells of all of them. Oh, that smells really nice. Really, really nice. And whatever one is the one I like the best, I guess is the one I'm going to drink the whole cup of. Because I couldn't drink this many cups, I'd be floating. Okay, let's. Oh. I think the only one I've ever had will be this one here. This is the only one I've ever had. I haven't had the other ones. I also wanted to just say, this is the cup that I usually have my tea out of. I have a silly rule in my house. I have 2 mugs that are specifically one for tea, one for coffee. I never put coffee in my tea mug. I never put tea in my coffee mug because the tannins of the tea will change the flavors of them both. So this is, if I want a pure cup of tea, this is the cup that I use. Now, I like all my Pioneer Woman mugs, and so I use them for coffee. I don't put tea in them. These cups here, they all get coffee usually. So putting this tea in, this goes against everything I know. But I won't put coffee into my tea mug. The tea went into these ones, but I'll wash them really well. But I just never have done that because I was told that the tannins in the tea would change it. This is quite nice, actually. That one is quite nice. It's got a kind of a tangy taste. I think that must be the pomegranate. I can't say as I know what a pomegranate tastes like. I've had the juice. I don't care for the seeds like in an actual pomegranate. I don't care for the seeds like in a salad or something. I don't really care for that, so I haven't had that. Now, the next one is by a company called Stash. I can say I have had this one because this one, I didn't get this one special. I got this one. These ones my daughter brought. I bought a little thing at the Dollar Tree with a whole bunch of different kinds in it, and I can't find it. I don't think they put it in the bag. So I said to Claudine, if you have any teas, could you bring them over? So she did, but this one I had in my cupboard because this one I have had before. It's by a company called Stash. This is Chai Spice. This one is really nice if you put a little bit of creamer in it, ice cubes, let it go cold and have it as an iced tea. It's really nice with a little bit of creamer in it. I don't take normally any sugar or cream in my stuff, but if you're going to have this iced, it's nice to have it. And it says the ingredients are blended black teas, cinnamon, ginger root, allspice, natural cinnamon flavor, clove bud oil, and cardamom oil. So that tells you it's very spicy, and I love it. There's another one that I wanted to get and I couldn't find. I've had it. It's a chocolate chai. Oh, it's really good. But I haven't seen that one for a while. Okay, So now I'm going to take this tea bag out. Now this comes with a string, so let me see. No, this one. This is the chai spice. These are the only two mugs that I have that actually match each other. I have all eclectic mugs. You know, I don't have a set that is all matching. I know, I love that one. That one's really nice. That one I usually drink cold, but that one is really nice. I will actually leave that to steep a little bit longer, and I'm going to make that one into a cold tea later. So I'm going to add a little bit more water to it and let it steep, and then I can have that one later as a cold coffee, or cold tea. Okay, the next three are Celestial Seasonings company. This one is True Blueberry. And what you do is you get 4 tea bags in each package. So Claudia just brought me 1 tea bag of each, and she kept the others at her house. But you can buy a mixed box where you get all different packages like this in the one box. So let's see what it says on the back of this one. Oh, did this one say where it was from? No, it does not say. It doesn't say where that one's from. This one is imported by Celestial Company in Toronto, Canada. Ingredients: hibiscus, rosehip, orange peel, natural flavors, blackberry leaves, blueberries, and blueberry leaves. And this is called True Blueberry. That's True Blueberry, it says. So let's see, it comes as a square tea bag. They don't have strings, they've just, oh, this is a very nice color. I'm going to see if I can bring that so you can see that color. Okay, let's see. It's kind of a pinky purple. See that? Okay. I didn't put any extra water in that one, I don't think. It looks very strong. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to really like this one. Now, some of them have caffeine and some do not. This one, the chai spice, does have caffeine. The fine blueberry, or the pomegranate blueberry, it doesn't say whether it has caffeine or not. This one says it does not have caffeine. Okay, so this one is a non-caffeine one. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. See, this, if you don't want to have the caffeine at nighttime, this is a nice way to go for that, for sure. Now, let's see, this one here is, again, the Celestial Seasoning. This is Wild Berry Zinger. This is also caffeine-free. And this one has hibiscus, rose hips, roasted chicory, orange peel, blackberry leaves, natural flavors, and citric acid. That hibiscus and rose hips is the same as this one, but this one has chicory and orange peel and doesn't have blueberry. Okay, so let's see what this one is like. It's called Wild Berry Zinger. So, it's this one? I'm getting confused. 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th one. Okay. So this one here. No. What have I done? Okay, just a second. This is this one. This is this one. This was the blueberry. Okay, that's the blueberry. Okay, this is the wild berry. I'm going to have to put a little bit more water in here because I've got this very strong. Okay. Now I'm just going to add just a touch of water to this one. I remember one time my brother came and he wanted me to buy Christmas tea. I thought, what is Christmas tea? It was one that was all, you know, like the spices of apple cider and whatnot. It was really good. I do have a little story to tell as well, so I'll have a sip of this one. Wild Berry Zinger. You know what, I'm liking most of these. This one here, I'm not as fussed on this organic one, but this one's very nice too. I'm liking these. Herbal tea, this one is, oh, I think I have had this. Country Peach Passion. I was looking at it, I thought that was apples. This is Country Peach Passion, and it says it's got orange peel, rose hips, hawthorn, chamomile, natural flavors, blackberry leaves, hibiscus, peaches, and citric acid. Okay, so this one here is the peach one. And yes, I have had the peach one before because when we lived in Calgary before, there was one time when we were all living in the same house and whatnot. We just moved here and Claudine was a young adult. And we were all living in the same house, and her and I used to say we'd go out and watch the porch people at night because all the men in the neighborhood, some of the women too, they weren't allowed to smoke in their houses. Their wives said no. So they all went out and sat on their porch after supper to have their cigarette. So we used to say, well, we'll take our tea out and watch the porch people because that was our view that we had. So I have had this one. This is one of our favorites when we were sitting out there. Yes. Well, if I was going to rate them, my favorite would be the chai, cold. The favorite, I think I would go then with the peach, and then this blueberry, then the Zinger, and lastly this pomegranate blueberry. That's how I would rate those. I can tell you a real quick story. When we lived in Edmonton as a child, I was in grades 7 through 9. And when we were there, there was a person who lived right next door to us. Her name was Arlene Jenkins. And she was a lovely person. The whole family was lovely. But anyway, she had a nickname. Her name was Arf. And I don't know why. I never did know why her name was Arf. But anyway, everybody called her Arf. Her kids, everybody. So anyway, her birthday was coming up. And we wanted to go and give her a birthday cake. So Mom went to the bakery and she ordered it, and they said, well, what do you want to write on it? And she says she wanted them to write happy birthday, Arf, so that they would know that, you know, that was her cake. So happy birthday, Arf. She went to pick the cake up and didn't have time to do much to fix it, but she went to pick it up and they had written happy birthday, Arf, Arf. And then they had put a picture of a dog on the thing. like the dog was saying arf, arf. It's like, she said, no, it's for a human. She said, it's not for a dog. But anyway, she went home and she very gently scraped the second arf off, and she just left the picture of the dog on and had that little thing that had arf. But we laughed at this happy birthday, arf, arf. Anyway. Okay, I am going to go and put this one in the fridge to get cold. I am going to enjoy myself a cup of peach, and we'll see you all tomorrow.